Well, it's me again. Yeah, Steve, veteran with PTSD Travels, and true to my word or my name, I am in Petawawa. So I tried to do some videos while I was driving here. There were, it is what it is. I didn't post them. Actually, I did like 4 videos. I just couldn't get into doing it. So here we are. I'm doing better now. I was actually I was actually ready to travel the province of Nova Scotia and do my thing, and just explore, get out of the house. I was actually on route to Shelburne, and then next thing you know, I got a call from somebody, family, and they were in trouble. And I was already out of the house, so I turned around. And I stopped going towards Shelburne and I started driving towards Ontario. My bags were already packed. They were already in the car. I was leaving for weeks on weeks anyways, so that's where I am. So I turned around and I started driving here. It actually really helped me in my own little way. Not trying to say that anybody else's issues are a help. It gave me a sense of purpose. Excuse me. I've been, lost, having the PTSD, and really messes with my head and really messes with my brain, and it really makes me have a lot of self-doubt and whatnot. So I was like, no, I know. Sorry. Yeah, it gives me a lot of self-doubt, a lot of personal difficulties doing things, and feeling good about yourself. There's more there, but you've heard these parts already. So I get here and I help the family out, and I feel really good about the things that were happening, and the issues that were had are doing much better for the family. So then I got to visit people because we used to live here, and it's really nice. Had some pretty monumental changes, couple of pretty monumental actually happenings and PTSD episodes, anxiety attacks and whatnot while I was here. I wasn't injured flying on helicopters, and I don't really have issues with helicopters. It's the noises, right? The noises and the vibrations and how they make me feel, and some of the memories that they drag up is what was happening. So one day the helicopters were like flying over Petawawa, and they were just doing circuits, flying. It felt like they were on top of the house. They're not. I know they have a minimum altitude that they have to fly and everything like that. But wow, was it ever bothersome this day. So that was one day. I was like talking. I was actually at a family member's house. We were chatting, doing things, and all of a sudden I zoned out. I spaced out. I got the body sweats, and I said, I gotta go. I up and left, and I went to the hotel room that I'm staying at, and that was very helpful actually, because I'm staying at the Quality Inn in Petawawa. It was built with quality, I'm going to say, and the reason I'm saying that is because it's solid and it's very quiet. So even if the helicopters are flying, I only vaguely hear them. I don't really feel them. So it's very nice. It feels safe. So that's helpful. So yeah, that was that day. Then there was another day in Kelsey's. I went to dinner. Oh man, walked in, didn't realize it was wing night because I haven't lived in here forever. Wing night Kelsey's is really loud anyways. Not not a not a great bar to go to if you have issues with noise, because it's extremely loud. The music is always pounding, even though people are just there to eat dinner, but whatever. Music's pounding, the people are just loud and yelling all the time because they have to in order to be heard at the table because the music is so loud. And yeah, it was too much. I did okay as soon as I walked in. I do better now if I walk in and I'm prepared. I wasn't really prepared that day, but I do okay if I'm walking into a spot and I can sort of have an idea of what I'm walking into. It sort of helps a little bit. If I'm really able to concentrate and help myself out, then what I'll do is make sure I have like a booth, right? It's helpful because then it was just the noise and not the crowd of people around me or servers running around me or the table or people randomly showing up because they were going to the bathroom from their table. So that's kind of what where that is. So the noise level was really bad. I was able to sort of help that one out. Wasn't a super anxious time, and I was really happy. Actually, the joy that I felt that day of finally arriving to Petawawa was really good, and the joy of seeing the friends that I was having dinner with was really high. So that sort of helped out a lot. There was a really bad one though. I had we were out. I'm trying to remember now. I think I've forced this one into my own mind. There's a really bad one. I'm trying to remember what it was. Is it a helicopter? Something else? Oh man, I don't even know. This is what happens. You know, sometimes sometimes I don't even remember what was going on. And I just get taken aback by everything that's happening. Anyways, I guess the point is I'm almost to the family member's house now, so I'm going to go see them. But the point of the video is that, you know, it doesn't matter where you're going, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you're going to have these episodes, you're going to have these feelings. So find a safe place, find a place that you can come down from the anxious, where you can be okay, and that will help you. You can't stop living your life because you have PTSD, but you can find don't stop living your life because you have PTSD. Find ways to, you know, mitigate or cope with the issues that arise. So whatever your triggers are, try to understand them and then work from there. If you can't understand them, you know, then you need a little bit more self-work. But it'll come. That's the big takeaway. I'm here. I've figured out that safety is one of my things. I need to be safe, so I have a hotel room. I could stay with my family, and it's not even a matter of them not having room for me. It's not a matter of a few things. It's a matter of me feeling comfortable and safe in a space. Sorry, I walked into a wind tunnel. So I'm just doing so as you find yourself, find out what your triggers are, find out what your things are, and then set yourself up for success. If you can, get yourself a purpose. Because during those times that I was, during that, you know, week or whatever that I was helping somebody, in fact, I actually ended up helping another friend out while I was here. I got a phone call, text message actually saying, I'm in Ottawa and I could really use a friend. Man, I dropped everything and I went and helped my buddy out. So when you get a purpose and give yourself some something to work towards, you can try not to ignore yourself while you're doing that. That was my other big PTSD moment. We went to Moxie's. My buddy and I went to Moxie's that night, and wow, I was not I just walked in. I was in such a good place, happy place, because I was helping him. I was doing really good. And next thing you know, the noise level and the crowd at Moxie's, even though it was like a Wednesday night, was intense. It was really, really loud. It was really high, and I couldn't shake it. And I don't know why it happened to me that day the way it did, but I was, it was really bad actually. Moxie's threw me for a loop, triggered all my anxieties, and when we sat down, my buddy looks in my eyes and he goes, "Oh no, we can leave." And I was like, it is too late for leaving because it's already triggered. Turns out it was the worst steak I had. One of the worst steaks I've ever had, but that's besides the point. Yeah, it was a hard evening in that aspect. Up to that point, amazing. Did really good, actually. I even bought myself some new shoes. 2 new pairs of shoes. No, that was the next day. Anyways, the point is, you're going to have these times. You're going to have these moments. Things are going to feel like they're out of your control. Find a way to get that control back. Find a way to breathe through and get yourself centered again. For me, I found my safe place is there. I actually don't even have the bed in the hotel room messed up because I have a hammock with me. There's a hammock stand. It helps my back, but it also gives me a cocoon to lay in. You know, it gives me a cocoon to be comforted in and sort of swaddled. I don't have a wife to give me hugs or anything like that. So I am finding other ways to get hugs and be wrapped up in some self-love. So find the things that are going to help you, and do the best you can. You're worth it to put the work in for yourself. So I hope you do that. Today is Easter Sunday. I'm going out with family. Then we're going to go visit more family. We're going to have Easter dinner together. So I'm really happy to be here with my family, and I even flew my youngest daughter up to have Easter with all of us together, so that nobody is alone on Easter. That doesn't want to be alone, kind of deal. And yeah, we're gonna do our thing, and I hope that you do your thing. So today's word of the day is gonna be. I wasn't even thinking about this one. This happens to me a lot. So, but it's okay. I think it's gonna be, today's word of the day is gonna be family. Your family's gonna help you, and it's not just the family that you have, you're born into, the blood. Family is also the friends that you choose as family, and family is very helpful to have in your life. It's also very helpful for you to have purpose in helping them when they have issues that need help. It gives you a place to be and a thing to do. It's very easy to get wrapped up in ourselves when we have these problems and these issues. And family, everybody has issues and everybody has problems. And so helping your family take care of their issues and problems is very helpful for someone that is struggling to find purpose again in life. Especially when you don't know what your purpose is, because you feel very useless to the world and to society, because PTSD robs you of that. So that's where I'm at, and I'm gonna go spend Easter with my family. Love you all.